Hello students, welcome to the chapter Aldehydes, Ketones and Carboxylic Acids. In the previous video, we learned reactions of aldehydes and ketones with ammonia and its derivatives. In today's video lecture, we are going to learn reduction of aldehydes and ketones, oxidation of aldehydes and ketones, and also haloform reactions for methyl ketones. Let us begin our today's session. Aldehydes and ketones are reduced to alcohol when they are treated with strong reducing agents like lithium aluminium hydride or sodium borohydride. Aldehydes can give primary alcohol, whereas ketones can give secondary alcohol when they are reduced with these reagents. Example: CH3CHO acetaldehyde, which on reduction with lithium aluminium hydride, where there is an addition of hydrogen atoms, leads to the formation of CH3CH2OH, which is ethyl alcohol. Dear students, please remember, reduction is either the removal of oxygen or the addition of hydrogen, whereas oxidation is addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen atoms. Next example, ketone, acetone, when it is reduced with lithium aluminium hydride, leads to the formation of secondary alcohol. It is isopropyl alcohol. Secondary because the OH group attached to that carbon atom which is further attached to two other carbon atoms. Moving further, reduction to hydrocarbons. When aldehydes and ketones are reduced, they can also give hydrocarbons in turn, in which one of the most important reduction reaction is Clemenson's reduction. When aldehydes and ketones are reduced with zinc amalgam and hydrochloric acid HCl, it gives respective hydrocarbon. The work of zinc amalgam in presence of HCl is to convert carbonyl group, that is C double bond O, into CH2. It is a removal of oxygen and addition of hydrogen atoms. CO group can be converted into CH2 by the addition of zinc amalgam and concentrated HCl, and the reaction is known as Clemenson's reduction. Example: CH3 C double bond OH acetaldehyde, which is treated with zinc amalgam in presence of concentrated HCl, it leads to the formation of CH3CH2H, that is C double bond O group is converted into CH2 group. The name of the compound is ethane. Aldehydes are reduced to hydrocarbon. Another example: ketone, acetone, which is treated with zinc amalgam in presence of concentrated HCl, it leads to the formation of respective hydrocarbon, that is propane, by the liberation of water molecule. Here also C double bond O or the carbonyl group is converted into methylene group CH2. Next, an alternative reaction for Clemenson's reduction is Wolff-Kishner reduction, which is also one of the important question for your board exam. Here also we are going to convert aldehydes and ketones into hydrocarbon. The same process, C double bond O group is converted into methylene group. When aldehydes and ketones are treated with hydrogen, that is NH2NH2, followed by heating with sodium hydroxide base in ethylene glycol, it is a dihydroxy alcohol. At the temperature 200 degrees Celsius, they form hydrocarbon. Example: CH3 C double bond OH acetaldehyde, when it is treated with hydrogen NH2NH2, gives an intermediate compound acetaldehyde hydrazone, followed by the reaction with NaOH, and ethylene glycol gives respective hydrocarbon. Acetaldehyde is converted into ethane, and the byproduct formed is N2 gas. Another example: CH3 C double bond O CH3, name of the compound is acetone, which is treated with hydrogen. It forms an intermediate compound acetone hydrazone, followed by the reaction with base and ethylene glycol forms propane, and the byproduct formed is N2. Moving to the next part of this video lecture, that is oxidation of aldehydes and ketones and haloform reactions for methyl ketones. Dear students, aldehydes, they differ from ketones in their oxidation reactions. Aldehydes are easily oxidized to carboxylic acids on treatment with common oxidizing agents like HNO3, KMNO4, K2Cr2O7, Cr2O3, etc. Example, RCHO, which on oxidation it gives RCOOH. Aldehydes are oxidized to carboxylic acids, whereas ketones are generally oxidized under vigorous conditions, that is, strong oxidizing agents at elevated temperature to form mixture of products. For example, ketone, there are 3 carbon atoms and first and third carbon atoms are linked with R and R dash groups. Upon oxidation, there is a cleavage of bond between carbon number 1 and 2 or carbon number 2 and 3 to give different products. The first combination of the product RCOOH, R-CH2COOH, which is formed by the cleavage of bond between carbon number 1 and 2. Whereas another possible product RCH2COOH and R-COOH, which is formed by the cleavage of bond between carbon number 2 and 3. Hence, oxidation of ketones always gives mixture of product. Moving further, haloform reactions for methyl ketones. Aldehydes and ketones having at least one methyl group linked to carbonyl carbon, that is C double bond O, are oxidized by sodium hypohalite to form sodium salt of corresponding carboxylic acid and haloform. Example, RCOCS3. With this you can understand there must be the presence of one CS3 group which is attached to carbonyl group in aldehyde and ketone. Then only this reaction is possible. This compound, which is going to react with sodium hypohalite, leads to the formation of sodium salt of respective carboxylic acid and haloform is formed, where X is either Cl, Br or I. In this reaction, the methyl group is converted into haloform. Example, CS3 C double bond OH, which is the only possible aldehyde which can undergo haloform reaction, because on the other side there is a hydrogen atom which is always present along with the C double bond O and which is considered as aldehydic group, and the only possibility to get haloform the CS3 on another possible position. The name of the compound is acetaldehyde, which is treated with sodium hypochlorite, leads to the formation of sodium salt of carboxylic acid, it is sodium formate. Along with that there is a formation of chloroform, whereas ketone, where there is a presence of two possible positions for haloform, minimum one CS3 group which can form different products. When acetone is treated with sodium hypobromite, it forms sodium salt of carboxylic acid, it is sodium acetate. Along with that there is a formation of bromoform. This haloform reaction, which does not affect the carbon-carbon multiple bonds present in the molecule. For example, here we have a compound where there is a presence of carbonyl group to which one CS3 group is attached. It means which can undergo haloform reaction. And also there is a presence of carbon-carbon double bond and which is not affected by haloform reaction. Name of the compound is 3-methyl pent 3-ene 2-on, which on treated with sodium hypoiodide leads to the formation of sodium salt of carboxylic acid and iodoform is formed. The formation of iodoform, which is not going to affect the presence of carbon-carbon double bond in the molecule. This iodoform reaction with sodium hypoiodide is used to distinguish carbonyl carbon and alcoholic carbon CH3CO and CH3CHOH groups in the molecule, because the iodoform reaction is possible only for methyl carbonyl groups. Thank you, dear students. Hope you enjoy the session. Thank you very much.